Hey, wonderfuls. So, we all know that phone calls from prison did a part two to Shirley Strawberry's ex and his phone call with Dre. And you all, it is so much to unpack with this. This man tells off so many things about himself. First of all, he speaks about Shirley being regular and sort of alluding to the fact that it's okay for him to talk that way to his side chick. But Shirley is regular and he can't talk that way to her. So it's like, so what? Because Shirley is a decent and respectable person whom you wanted to be your wife, it's okay that you talk to a side chick and say all these things about her. I mean, come on. You are telling off on yourself every time. And wonderfuls, he keeps talking about how he doesn't give an F. But he is so angrily saying this. He doesn't give an F. Okay? So, you don't give an F about how your ex may be feeling right now and how you did betray her with those phone calls with your side chick. Okay? You seem to have forgotten the timeline of those phone calls and affairs and saying that, oh, and as far as the RV is concerned, that wasn't the case then, whereas he had those women in those RVs. But you all know the CCs did the timeline. There's a timeline on that. And there was those occasions when you were with Shirley that you had those people in that RV. In my opinion, allegedly. Okay? The timeline has been given. He also speaks about he knows that Shirley is he has a possibility. Oh no, wait, he absolutely said that she would take him back. Yeah, because that's the title of Phone Calls from Prison's video. He said, oh yeah, he's absolutely certain Shirley will take him back. Now y'all wonderfuls, if that isn't arrogance, and if that doesn't be all, I don't know what. And so Dre asked him, well, you so certain, why are you so certain? So he says, because Shirley has a forgiving heart. Okay, now wonderfuls, this is something very important that I wanted to get across, because this sort of reminds me of the Martell Holt situation, whereas people want to keep saying that, oh, Mel hasn't forgiven him. She has forgiven him. But here's the thing, you all. Like Ernesto's like, oh, she has a forgiving heart, so he automatically means that she will take him back. No, that's not what that means. Forgiveness means you have let that stuff go because you're not going to let it eat you up. So you have forgiven that person. But forgiveness doesn't mean that you take that person back. That's where a lot of people get confused at. Forgiveness is for you. It's for yourself to move on with your life and say, okay, let that person go on. He did what he did. I forgive him. But it doesn't mean she's taking you back. And I don't know what the future holds for you and her relationship, but that is not what forgiveness is. That doesn't automatically mean she's taking you back. Yes, she has a forgiving heart. She's a woman of God, and she's going to forgive you. She's already forgiven you. She doesn't have to take you back. Yes, Mel is a woman of God. She's already forgiven Martell. You all stop saying that crap. She doesn't have to take him back. That's not what that means. But people want to twist this and make it always be something to their favor. She has forgiven you, Martell Holt. She has forgiven you, Ernesto. They have forgiven you. They don't have to be bothered with you, because forgiveness is for them. And as two godly women, they know that. Forgiveness is for them. And they're not going to have that be hung over them. And so, quite naturally, the offender would think that, because they want that to be for them. So, it's just so much that he told off about himself. And Dre continued to remind him, man, you ain't it in these streets. Man, they looking at you as a monster. And yes, because you continue to try to say you didn't do anything. And as I said in the last video, yes, you did. You did something to those people. You did not help with their credit situation, but you took their money, allegedly, in my opinion. You definitely did something to Shirley when you were behind her back doing all these unfaithful things, okay? So it was just a lot. So shout out to Phone Calls from Prison, part 2 of that. Go over there. It's amazing. He tells off so much on himself. He doesn't give an F. That's what he keeps saying. But he's angrily yelling and talking at Dre like that. Dre had to slow him down a few times and say, wait a minute. We didn't do this. You did this. Shirley didn't do this. You did this. And wonderfuls. For our part, I would like to say the content creators didn't do this. Ernesto, you did this. So get off your high horse talking about you're going to put people in check. You're not going to put anybody in check because you need to check yourself. The CCs are just reporting on the stuff that you've already done. Talk to you later, wonderfuls.